Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans. So Hope says no. Well, I certainly didn't see this coming. It seemed like there was a lot of momentum building towards a yes. And I even posted a video saying Hope would say yes, but she says no. And based on the teasers, and the spoilers for this week, I thought maybe with the reaction of everyone else that this would lead, this meant that Hope said yes, but she says no. And basically, Thomas, after that romantic night, having dinner and talking about Rome, it seemed like Hope and Thomas were ready, right? It seemed like they were there, that Hope was ready to say yes. And Ridge even had encouraged Thomas to be more bold and romantic. And of course, Thomas designs this new gown for Hope that we saw. And they have this nice romantic night together. They have dinner and they're talking about Rome, and they're happy and they're laughing. And I can understand why Thomas asked Hope again. I think this might have been the third proposal. And so he's asking her again, it's time to take that necklace, that ring off the necklace and put it on her finger. And, Thomas asks Hope if she'll marry him, and Hope says no. She basically says, I love you. And of course, Hope tells Thomas she loves him too, which was an issue for a long time because Hope wasn't saying that, right? But she says, I love you, but I can't be your wife, okay? And the big question is why? Why can't Hope give Thomas that commitment at this stage now, at this point in their relationship? So Thomas is just crushed, right? And so he walks out, and Hope is devastated because maybe she's thinking she's going to lose the relationship with Thomas now. But so, Thomas ends up back in the CEO office, and Steffi's there, and they're having this conversation. And Steffi's basically saying, I told you so, right? And that Hope is bad news. She's only going to break your heart. And Thomas doesn't really want to hear it, but maybe he's more receptive now, to listening to Steffi. And I'm not saying Steffi's right, but I'm not saying she's wrong either, And the big question is, what is going on with Hope? Why won't she commit, to Thomas at this point? Hope told Thomas that she just got out of a relationship with Liam, but, she also kissed Thomas in Rome while she was married to Liam, So, I don't know if that's really the issue with Hope. There could be something else going on. Maybe she doesn't want criticism of what her mother will think, or what Brooke will think if she marries Thomas, or what other people will think if she marries Thomas. I don't know. But there's a reason why Hope doesn't want to marry Thomas. And I don't know what that is. I would think at this point that she should be more comfortable. Is it the, just the past manipulative behavior of Thomas? I thought they had worked through all of that. Is it the Emma situation? What exactly is it that's holding Hope back from marrying Thomas? Does she just want a relationship? She doesn't want to be married. Then why wear the ring and the necklace? Isn't that an indication that you're getting closer to a yes? And after the happiness that they've had, it just seemed like this is the time for Hope to say yes, and she didn't. So I don't know what this means for the future of Thope, Thomas and Hope as a couple. Do they even have a future at this point? It remains to be seen. There's another idea that maybe this will send Thomas into another spiral. I hope not. We'll have to see. Another scenario I can see is, Hope, kind of figuratively speaking, running to Thomas to try to convince him not to end their relationship, and that she's just not ready. And then maybe Thomas distances himself, further from Hope, and Hope's trying to get him back, that kind of scenario. But the question is, what does this mean for the future of Thomas and Hope as a couple? Is this the end of Thope? Is this or is this just another obstacle that they have to overcome? We'll have to see. But Steffi and Hope are going to get into this confrontation, and Steffi's really going to be angry with Hope. It's gonna, her anger is going to reach an all-time high this week, right? And of course, Hope's going to stand up to Steffi too. So we'll see how that goes this week. But the big question is, why is Hope not willing to commit to Thomas? What's the real issue there? And number two, what does this mean for the future of Thope, Thomas and Hope as a couple? And, because of course Thomas is the lead designer for Hope for the Future too. So, are they just going to be friends and co-workers and co-parents, or are they, going to be further apart? Are they going to maintain their relationship? It seems like Hope is happy being in a relationship and a lover, but she doesn't want the commitment. And Thomas wants the commitment, and Hope knows that, right? And Hope even told Thomas today that she loves him, but she can't be his wife. So why can't Hope be Thomas's wife? That's the big question. So what do you think? What do you think is holding Hope back? And do you think there's any future for Hope and Thomas as a couple? We'll have to see, but it's going to be exciting to find out what happens. Don't miss a moment. It's going to be a great week. Don't forget, it's March Madness, so no episodes Thursday and Friday, but we're going to have great episodes tomorrow and Wednesday. So we'll find out more about all of this. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time.